The story of Fotini, traditionally known as the Samaritan woman whom Jesus meets at Jacob's well, begins in the Gospel of John, chapter 4. While the biblical account ends with her returning to her town to spread the news of her encounter with Jesus, Christian tradition, especially within Eastern Orthodoxy, extends her story, honoring her as a saint and giving her the name Fotini, which means the luminous one. The story starts with Jesus traveling through Samaria and stopping at Jacob's well near the town of Sychar. Tired and thirsty, Jesus is alone when Fotini comes to draw water at noon, a time when few ventured out. Breaking societal norms, Jesus speaks to her, asking for a drink. This surprises Fotini because Jews typically did not associate with Samaritans, much less a Jewish man speaking openly to a Samaritan woman. Jesus then speaks of offering living water that would quench her thirst forever. Fotini is intrigued and asks for this water. Jesus reveals knowledge of her personal life, that she has had 5 husbands and the man she currently lives with is not her husband, demonstrating divine insight. Recognizing Jesus as a prophet, their conversation delves into spiritual matters, including true worship and the coming of the Messiah. Jesus reveals himself as the Messiah, a declaration he had not made so openly before. Fotini is transformed by the encounter. She leaves her water jar behind and returns to her town to proclaim her meeting with the Christ, inviting others to come and see him. Through her testimony, many Samaritans come to believe in Jesus. Beyond the biblical narrative, tradition holds that Fotini went on to live a life of deep faith and evangelism. According to Eastern Orthodox tradition, after Pentecost, Fotini, along with her 2 sons and 5 sisters, became itinerant preachers, boldly proclaiming the gospel. Their missionary work took them to various places, including Carthage in North Africa, where they converted many to Christianity. Eventually, Fotini and her family were brought before the Roman Emperor Nero, who persecuted Christians. Despite being tortured, they refused to renounce their faith in Jesus Christ. Fotini is said to have died a martyr's death, having been thrown into a well, echoing her initial meeting place with Jesus. In the Eastern Orthodox Church, Saint Fotini is venerated as an equal to the apostles for her role in spreading the gospel. Her feast day is celebrated on February 26th, recognizing her evangelistic zeal and the deep theological conversation she had with Jesus, which serves as a model of witness and faith. Fotini's story is a testament to transformation through encountering Christ and the power of personal testimony in evangelism. Her legacy continues to inspire Christians, highlighting the roles of women in the early church and their capacity for leadership and sainthood.